Hello, Crafty Mavens. This is Megan, or I'm also known as Crafty Meggy here on YouTube. And I just wanted to jump on real quick in person and say hello and welcome you to my challenge. So, my challenge for you today during this online crop at the Crafty Maven getaway is to use this bingo board. So I have printed this off, and I should have blocked out the ones that I'm going to be using, but you can do 5 across any way that you want. You can do diagonal, but you just need to pick a bingo and then create a layout using this bingo board. So my bingo is going to be sketch, flare badge, I get the free spot, a big title, and the color pink. So that is the bingo line that I am going for. So I decided to go with a sketch, and it is a recent sketch made by Laura Whitaker, and this one she made for let's see, Heather's Crafty Life and Tina Gale, who is Tiger's Teachin', and they're doing a Christmas series. So Laura made this sketch for them, and I thought I would go ahead and try using this one. So that is the sketch that I'm using. Flare badges. So I pulled out my Christmas stuff that I've pulled just for fun. This is an old collection. I think it's a couple years old. I think this was 2015 from Pink Fresh Studio. But I kind of put this together for December Daily, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to use it or not. So I thought it would be kind of fun to use it here. So I have this flare that says, "Cheers, y'all." I also have a couple other pieces of flare. I think these are from Close to My Heart, I want to say. Close to My Heart or Stampin' Up, I can't remember. So I have these 4 or 5 pieces of flare that I could use. Then also a big title and the color pink. So this collection doesn't really have pink in it, but I did cut apart some old paper pads, and it did have some pink in it. So I am going to just kind of set these to the side and maybe see if I can use some of these pink ones. That one's really cute with the presents down there at the bottom. This one's cute with the word joy. Oh, and look at that cute little polar bear. Or maybe it's a mouse. I think it's a mouse. And then the penguin, so cute. So I'm thinking that I might just kind of set these to the side and just kind of figure out what I want to do. I also have like pink ribbon that I could use if I wanted to do that, if I decide that these don't really work out. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my layout. I hope that you will join in. Make sure that you are a member of our Facebook group so that you can kind of get in the group and start chatting with us. I will be there for the next couple hours, just kind of seeing how everybody's doing and playing along, and I hope that you're enjoying all of the fun challenges that are going on today. So I'm going to get to scrapping. Hello, Crafty Mavens. This is Megan, and I am back today with a challenge for the Crafty Maven online crop that is going on today. And for my challenge, you will have seen my bingo board, and you will have seen the diagonal that I am going to be using. So what I am going to be using is, if I can remember, because I don't have the piece of paper in front of me, the color pink, a sketch, flare, and a big title. So here you can see I have that striped gold and white paper, and then I also have this wood grain paper. And there is my sketch that I am using, and that is from Laura Whitaker. She made that for
Tina Gale and Heather's Crafty Life 12 Days of Christmas. And I really love this sketch. I thought it was really pretty. And we just put up our tree. Well, I think it was still November when we put up our tree. So it was a couple weeks ago. And I got these two cute photos of my son Tinian putting up the star on our Christmas tree. So here you can see I'm deciding that I'm going to use that branding strip, and so I cut that off and I'm going to set that underneath the photos. And then now here you can see I am going to trace a few different circles, and then I'm going to go use my sewing machine. And I had a bit of a snafu. As you can see, I couldn't really see very well, and so my circles turned out all wonky, but it's okay, it works out just fine. So here I am cutting out my triangle to be my tree, and I am going to decide to use the bigger of the triangles. So I cut out two triangles. One was a big one and then one was a small one, and I'm going to end up going with the big one eventually. Okay, so now here, what am I doing? I don't remember what I am doing. Oh, I flipped it around to the other side to see if maybe I liked that better, and I decided nope, I don't like that at all. So I'm going to play around with it for a little bit, and then I am just going to go back to the original idea. So here I'm still playing and messing, and then I say, no, I don't like that at all. So now I'm still thinking I'm going to use that small triangle, but then I decide, no, I need the bigger one. And I had pulled out that banner shape, and I was thinking I was going to use that pattern paper, but it's too busy for me, and so I'm going to decide to cut up another piece of paper instead of that one. And I think that's what I'm grabbing here. So I had this scrap, and I am going to cut it into a banner shape, and it is going to work perfect. I'm going to cut it in half so that it sticks out a little bit more on that left-hand side, and you're not even going to notice because my photos are going to cover up the middle of it, and that works out perfect. So now I'm going to start gluing everything down. And this is where it kind of gets tricky because I want to make sure I have everything lined up, and so I'm going to glue down the photos onto each other, and then I'm going to start gluing down these papers that go underneath. So now here you can see I am just gluing down the photos. I have all of the layers behind the photos glued down, and now I had to go away, and then so I'm coming back and it's later in the day. So I had pulled out this cute little snowflake rosette paper thing, and then on top of that I decided to put my flare badge, and now I'm going to work on my title. So my idea was to use or to have my title be Star Putter Upper. And so I'm going to put that down, and I actually spell out the word putter, and it just doesn't dawn on me that this says putter. And I know that putter upper isn't like real words, but my kids, I don't know what's wrong with them, but they don't speak real English. I don't know how to explain it, but they say things like it needs to go upper instead of saying it needs to go up higher, or they will actually say putter upper. And so I just thought it was really funny to have that be the title. So the title is The Star Putter Upper, just because of the way the word star kind of ended too far to the left. I didn't really like that. So I decided to kind of change that up. And now here I'm bringing in some embellishment pieces from my Secret Not Secret kit for the month of December. And I think some of these are from November as well. And then I'm also going to use this old classic cozy sequin mix from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I really try to add in that second flare badge, but it's not going to make it on the layout. And so I'm just going to use these sequins and acrylic pieces, and I just really, really love how this layout ended up turning out with all of these sequins and just pretty snowflakes and everything. Just works out perfect. Okay, now I have got all of the sequins and embellishments down, and I am pulling in some cute little presents down here, and then I'm gonna walk away again, and I'm gonna come back later, and I have this little tag that I decide I'm gonna put right above the title and kind of sandwiched in between that snowflake, the big snowflake on the left, and then the little sequins on the right. So I'm going to do my journaling, and it just says, Tinian was the lucky one who got to put up the star this year. I am going to pull out some more embellishments. So I have an old, what is this? I think this is from Ellie's Studio. It's a wood veneer piece, and there are words on these little wood veneer banners, and they say, let's see, what do they say? Love, peace, joy, and then there's also some wood veneer stars. And I'm just kind of trying out a few different embellishment pieces that I had in this December kit. And these are old pieces from 2015, I think, 2016, something like that. So I'm just going to kind of play around a little bit with a few of these. I don't really like them, and I'm just going to decide to start gluing down the wood veneer, and then also that word joy that's up by that big snowflake. And I'm pretty sure that that is the end of my layout. I hope that you are having so much fun during this online crop weekend or day. Make sure that you head on over to the Facebook page. If you are not a member of our Facebook page, make sure that you follow the link that I will have down below to our Facebook group. I keep saying page, but it's actually a group where all of the challenges will be posted and you can ask any questions and anything like that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great scrappy weekend. Bye!